Hello and welcome back to Gregway Enterprises Week 7. Today we're going to be covering three concepts, that of voice control, transference of feeling, and how to make everyone feel special. Let's start with voice control. Have you ever ran into anyone or talked to anyone that seemed to be completely bored or falling asleep or not tuned in or completely on a different planet? And you kind of wonder how they would ever think that you would want to listen to them because they're not even engaged themselves in what they're saying. They don't reflect any confidence, any strength. They actually reflect immaturity. Today we're going to be talking about voice control in such a way that you can gain the customer's confidence by showing that you have energy and showing that you have the correct speed, the correct cadence, and how you communicate to them. One of the most important things that you're going to be able to do is be able to show that you have confidence on how you say something. Your inflection, are you going to say it in a weak manner, or are you going to say it in a very strong manner, or are you going to say it and connect it with eye contact, or are you going to be able to get your point across because of the way you say it? Are you going to say it very quietly where people have to lean forward and they have to listen to you? Or are you going to say it with assurance? Are you going to say it with strength? Are you going to say it with the confidence where they know that you believe in yourself and your product, so they're going to want to listen to you too? There's 5 main aspects of voice control. You have confidence, strength, assurance, a lack of boredom, and you have a maturity. What we want to do is make sure that these individuals know that you're very, very confident in what you have to say. That comes right off the top by looking them in the eye and saying it with power, saying it with strength, saying it with total confidence, having a belief in what you're saying and having that strength behind you, and being able to assure them as you're talking, and you do it in such a way that you're able to take them and step them right down that line, and they know that what you have to say is important. And you say it in such a way with authority, so they know that indeed that you believe it, so they should believe it. I want you to practice your delivery. That's very, very important. Many years ago, when I was just a kid, when I was I was a speech major, and what I would do is I would practice, and I would go through my extempt and dramatic interp and impromptu and all of the different things that I was studying at that time, and I would practice in the mirror. This sounds really funny to look at yourself in the mirror and to be able to practice and go through things, but it's really important. It's the way that you hold your body, and the way you hold your hands, and the way you hold your head, and the way that you pronunciate and you do things. And I was always taught from the very, very beginning, many years ago, practice. And I try to tell people that there's an old adage that says practice makes perfect. Well, I'm going to disagree with that. Perfect practice makes perfect. I want you to be able to go through your pitch, go through your product line, go through whatever it is that you're going to be presenting, and I want you to be able to look that individual in the eye and say it with confidence, say it with strength, say it with power, say it with conviction, say it with assurance. And do not say it in a way that you're bored. Do not say it in a way that you're disinterested, but own it, believe it, and say it with energy. And practice your speed. I like to call this cadence. Practice the way you say things. Practice your voice control. Know when to have the inflection and bring it up. Know when to bring it back down. I like to have a mirror image of my client. If my client's very mellow, I try to start off very, very mellow. I try to start off on a very, very calm, even demeanor. If I've got a very high energy clientele, sometimes you have to meet that high energy. You have to build up to it, but you've got to, so they don't overpower you, you've got to meet that. So try to read your client, read their personality, read their energy level, try to figure out how they're going to come across to you, and try to find a happy medium so they don't just run you over. And then as you start to give your presentation, look them in the eye, say it with confidence, say it with strength, reassure them, and make sure that your voice inflection is such that they understand what you mean. Sometimes you can say something, and if your voice inflection isn't exactly spot on, if it's too weak or if it's too strong or if it's too passive or too aggressive, what you're saying or what you're trying to convey can come off completely different. You can say, my wife went to the store. Or you can say, my wife went to the store. Or you can say, my wife went to the store. See, it sounds very disinterested. Say it with confidence. Say, my wife went to the store and she'll be right back. Be engaged with them. Watch your tone, watch your energy, and watch your speed. Now let's talk about transference of feeling. I've always said to people that when they meet you, they can tell pretty much who you are as they're reading you. They can hear it in your voice, see it in your eyes, feel it in your touch, see it in your walk. From the minute you get out of your vehicle, from the minute you walk up to shake their hand, from that very, very instant, you're going to be giving off energy. They're going to be able to read you. They're going to be looking in your eyes. They're going to be listening to your voice, and that goes back to voice control. They're going to see exactly how much energy and how much, how engaged you are with them. I try during the course of my interaction with an individual, always at one point, if I feel that I'm not invading their private space, I always try to reach over at least once and pat them on the back. When I shake their hand, I don't shake it too long, but I shake it long enough and I look them in the eye where they know genuinely I'm trying to convey my being genuine and that warmth to them. Use your body language to build confidence in yourself and in what you're selling to the individual that you're working with, and have the proper energy. When you're working with these individuals, be consistent. Be consistent in your voice. Be consistent in your eye contact. Be consistent in the things that you do. And let them know genuinely your interest and that you care for them. And if you'll do that, if they can feel that, if they can know that, they're going to connect with you and they're going to trust you and give you an opportunity to work with them and to sell them on the product that you're trying to sell them on. Let's go to number 3. How to make everyone feel special. Have you ever met anyone and it seems like everywhere they go, they know everybody? And everywhere they go, everybody loves them. And everywhere they go, people roll out the red carpet and give them everything that they want. Have you ever met a salesperson that can connect and have a good time with everyone, and they're the lead top salesperson? That is because they have mastered the art of having everyone feel special. They understand the individual. They connect with the individual. They're genuine with the individual. They listen to the individual. They focus. So let's slow it down and talk about listening. When you meet an individual, they don't want to hear all about you. They don't want to hear about your life and your success and the things you've done, good or wrong. They don't care about that. If you want them to feel special, I'm telling you right now, you make eye contact with them, you focus on what they're saying to you, you listen to what they're saying to you. Your body language is going to show them exactly that you're tuned into them. Use their name when you talk to them. Value their time and let them know that you appreciate their time. Be courteous to them. Be genuine to them. Be concerned about them. If they're telling you about a personal problem they may have, or a financial problem they may have, or an experience that they've had, or how wonderful they are and everything that they've accomplished, give them time to talk. Make them feel special. You can practice this by every time you meet somebody, say hello to them. Even if you don't know them, say hello to them. You'd be surprised how many friends you'll make, and take an interest in them. So let's review. Let's use voice control. When we talk to somebody, let's not overpower them. Let's find a happy medium. Let's have a mirror image of what their personality is, and you need to adjust yours to that. Let's have confidence in what you're saying. Let's have strength and assurance and belief in what you're saying. Let's do it in such a way they know you're not tired, that you've got energy, and that you're not bored with them. Let's use voice inflection so that when we talk, we can get our point across. So when we have something super important to say, we can raise the tone up or we can lower it down. Let's remember that the client is number one. They're the person that matters, okay? Let's have a transference of feeling. Let's love them. Let's be kind to them. Let's understand them. Let's make eye contact with them. Let's use the proper voice so that they can hear it in our voice and see it in our walk and feel it in our touch. Let's use body language so when we're talking to them, we're tuned in and they know we're tuned in. And that to them, they're the most important individual in that room. And let's not only be genuine when we work with them, and as we listen to them, and as we make eye contact, and as we have body language, let's make sure to engage. And once again, as I mentioned a minute ago, and let's use their name, and let's use their wife or their husband's name, and let's use their children's name, and let's get involved with them, and let's get involved with what they have to say, because if you'll engage in and be involved in a conversation based upon what they've just said to you, they know that you're listening, and let's value their time. If they say I have 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 30 minutes, let's cut that off. Let's cut it off right there. 1,000 times I've said to clients, you give me 5 minutes, if I go over 5 minutes, everything I have to say to you is absolutely free. The product's free. You let me know if I go over 5 minutes. Let's be courteous to them. Let's be genuine to them. And let's be concerned. I hope that you folks go back and re-watch the videos. I hope that you study the concepts. I hope that you dig deep and you think about them and you make notes. I hope you're going to go back and practice your voice control and practice the delivery and look yourself in the mirror and go through these steps and go through these things. And as you watch these videos, share them on social media. Know that every Monday by 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, we have a new video posted. You can reach me at gregwayenterprises@gmail.com or go to their website at gregwayenterprises.com. We would love to hear from you. I hope you enjoy these videos. I hope you had a fantastic New Year's. Have a great week. Let's work on these concepts. Let's review them. I look forward to speaking with you again next week. Have a nice day. Goodbye.